There has been one similarity so far in the first 2 race weeks of this season. Back at Daytona, it was Kurt Busch who won the first 2 races. This weekend at Phoenix, it's Kyle Busch who has won the first 2 races. Kurt Busch got off to a whale of start during speed weeks, and he's looking to continue that with a great starting position this weekend. Let's go to Hermie Sadler.
Well, both Busch brothers have been in the news a lot this week. A good run for you in Daytona. Been fast so far this weekend. Qualified up front. But go back to Daytona last week. Overall, a good week for you guys. And it looked like on those last couple laps, you were in the right spot. Anything you would do different if you went back?
Man, it's unbelievable to go through all the speed weeks, to have a couple wins, and to be running third with a pusher behind you on the last lap. And then it didn't materialize. It was like, man, what happened? And if I could do it over, I would have blocked to the bottom and made Edwards go around us to the outside, because he broke up me and Montoya. We didn't stay together when he came blowing by us. So it just took away our momentum. But, man, to finish 5th, we'll take it. It was a great speed week. So we're real happy with our Shell Pennzoil team so far.
And you guys unloaded here right off the bat, went right on the racetrack and ran faster than the track record, first lap on the racetrack. So you got to like what you got this weekend.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of things to the car in the offseason, and we're trying to filter through it on what's most important, what do we need to work on right away. You know, in the beginning of the season gives us that opportunity to get out there and test things against the competition and see where we stack up. So right now we just missed the pole for today's race, but outside pole, we'll see how things shake out. We want to lead a lap early on, get that bonus point, and then just settle in, because these 300 laps here, you're going to see a lot of track change today because the rain washed all the rubber off, and then we're going to be pouring a lot of new rubber back on the racetrack as the race goes on today.
And what's going to happen? Obviously, little brother's going for 3 in a row here this weekend. If you guys are battling at the end, not going to be much room given and taken on the racetrack?
No way, man. Me and my little brother, we're true competitors. We love to race each other hard, and it's always the big brother's responsibility to keep the little brother from doing something special. So if we can keep the double deuce up front and keep the 18 out of victory lane, that'd be a good day. But he's doing great running those trucks and nationwide cars as hard as he is.
And, Johnny, how would that be to see these 2 guys, the Busch brothers, battling in the final laps here at Phoenix? That could be fun to watch.
Yeah, that will be fun to watch. It would also be fun to watch Kyle do the sweep of the broom. Congratulations on the last 2 wins this weekend at Phoenix. You are flying here this weekend.
We are. So far, so good. The Dollar General truck was awesome there on Friday night, and yesterday with the Nationwide Series race, that Interstate Batteries hybrid Camry, as I like to say, was pretty good too. Jason and the boys did a great job. So I'm looking forward to today. You know, I feel like there's definitely a shot for us today. We've qualified 4th. Car's got good speed, feels good, and you know, if we do everything right, we can have a shot at it, and if we can have a shot at it, maybe we can muscle one out here at the end of the day.
Now, I told you on Friday, you spent over 9 hours in a race vehicle on Friday for practice qualifying the race. What makes you so passionate about this racing? Because you truly are in a great mood with all the stuff you have going on and the media.
Well, I mean, so far so good. It's still early in the year. We've you know, we're a traveling road show, so we're not all sick of each other yet, but it's going good. You know, everything's been real well, and you know, Samantha and I are having a lot of fun and doing what we've been doing and doing a lot of things on our own now. So things are a little bit different personally and business-wise, so it makes my job a little bit easier here come Sunday, and looking forward to this Combos Camry today.
It's really cool. It's good to hear that. Now, for today, you start 4th. This racetrack is green because we had rain last night. Dave Rogers is a little bit concerned about that. Are you concerned about it?
I'm not concerned about it. I predict we'll find out here in the driver's meeting a lap 25 or lap 30 something competition caution to make sure tire wear is good and everybody's all right with that. So, you know, I predict that if we get that, I think everybody will be fine. We'll get our first pit stop in, get enough rubber on the racetrack in the first run that after that it won't matter.
All right, good luck to Kyle Busch trying to make the clean sweep, Johnny.
Yeah, Wendy, when he did it at Bristol, became the first driver ever to do that, win all 3 of NASCAR's 3 Top Series races in one weekend. But what he has done so far this weekend is nothing short of incredible. In the Camping World Truck Series, he passed early in the race and went on and never looked back to led 88% of the laps. And go ahead, guys, right now, go get your phones out and computers out, because you're going to yell at us, because we're going to say that he has tied Jeff Gordon on NASCAR's all-time wins in the top 3 series.
And what I'm reading on my Twitter is this: you can't compare Kyle Busch's to Jeff Gordon's wins. Jeff has 82 Cup wins. Kyle Busch, only 19 of all his come in NASCAR nationwide trucks. That is on my phone. That's what Waffle House 24 says.
He's waffling.
But
yeah.
Listen, this is, and me and Kyle talked about this. Race fans, this is nothing to debate. What we're simply stating is that when a race is held, they say all can come. And in the Nationwide Series, Kevin Harvick says, I'll come. Carl Edwards says, I'll race you. Joey Logano says, me too. Ryan Newman says, me too. So, Kyle, my point is we're not comparing him to Jeff Gordon. We're just saying when all those Cup drivers come in the Nationwide Series, he still beats them in that series.
We're still going to get yelled at.
Yeah, and we are going to get yelled at. But what NASCAR has done in their infinite wisdom to statistically overload our butts, to be totally honest with you, is they've lumped everything together. We always used to talk about nationwide wins as nationwide wins, truck wins as truck wins, cup wins as cup wins. What NASCAR has done is lumped them all together, and they call them NASCAR wins. And that's, look, it is phenomenal what Kyle Busch has done. If we look at just the Nationwide Series, he wins 1 out of every 4 starts. He has won 1 race out of every 4 starts that he started in that Nationwide Series. You can't take that away. And he's, 3 or 4 short of Mark Martin's all-time record in that series, and he's done it in 4 or 5 years.
Well, he's only 26 years old.
It's incredible. I mean, he's going to blow that out. He's going to be, Richard Petty has 200 Cup wins. He will be the Richard Petty of the Nationwide Series if he keeps on at this pace. I'm telling you, there's no telling what this kid can do.
Because Mark Martin has socks older than Kyle Busch.
That's probably
you
true.
Did
that
not
was me.
Just
That was
say that.